Two of Hollywood's most iconic female comedians, Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, teamed up in 2008 to create a box office hit called Baby Mama. It is a romantic comedy about a successful, single businesswoman who dreams of having a baby, then discovers she's infertile and hires a working-class woman to be her unlikely surrogate. Tina Fey's character, Kate, is a hard-working, independent, educated, and respectable woman who always put business first, but now longs for a baby. And Amy Poehler plays a carefree, impulsive, goofy, and self-centered woman who is taking on the task of giving birth to Kate's baby. As the two begin spending time together, their opposing personalities become apparent, and various conflicts arise, which creates a humorous tension throughout the film.
Partner.
Yeah, Kate, we're partners. Like Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry hate each other.
What? They love each other. What show are you watching?
They're a cat and a mouse.
They have so much fun together.
Children in Japan can understand
Oh,
that.
you are.
Although this movie is a comedy and doesn't claim to be an accurate portrayal of reality, the movie continually represents Angie as an undervalued individual in society through the way she talks, acts, and communicates with others. Yet Kate is displayed as a deserving and inspiring woman through how her character is presented. The message this sends the audience about stereotypical characteristics in different socioeconomic classes is that for one to be considered important in society, they must act and speak with the same mannerisms as Tina Fey's character, Kate. If you didn't already know, socioeconomic status is commonly conceptualized as the social standing or class of an individual or group. It is often measured as a combination of education, income, and occupation. Kate is shown through consensus framing. Diana Kendall tells us that consensus framing depicts members of the upper class as being just like everyone else. Tina Fey is shown as a wealthy individual.
No. It's top-of-the-line safety features. Check this out.
I'll take it.
But it does not define her. Her wealth is not thrown in our face and does not serve to show us that she is better than those of a lower class because of her financial situation. Instead, she is normalized by the comedic aspect of the film.
Oh, did I tell you I found a location for the new store? Yeah, I have to pitch it tomorrow.
It's gonna be a girl. That's what's making your hair so dry. Cash or...
The fact that so many things do not go her way, despite her wealth, serves to show that her life is just as imperfect as anyone else's. The consensus frame makes Kate look like the average citizen, but her elevated status over Angie is still clearly visible. Angie is shown through caricature framing. Caricature framing depicts working-class people in negative ways, such as being dumb, white trash, buffoons, bigots, or slobs. Angie fits this frame to a T. She is constantly mispronouncing words.
Kate Hudson's New York pied-à-terre.
She read that somewhere. Yeah, I don't think she's saying it right.
No, she's...
Making a fool of herself. And acting in ways no intelligent human would. The film negatively represents working-class citizens by highlighting Angie's incompetence. This focus leads audiences to the assumption that working-class people belong to this class due to their own stupidity and laziness, and not because of the circumstances surrounding their life. Angie's social ineptitude negatively affects her ability to succeed. In the movie, Kate is able to do many things with ease that Angie would have a difficult time doing because of a social concept known as agency. Agency is the ability to act independently and make your own free choices. This can also be thought of as social leverage. Multiple times in the film, we see Kate override Angie's lifestyle choices and impose her own. Angie disapproves of this treatment, but is not in a position to resist because of her limited agency. This scene perfectly illustrates how those with higher social ranking overpower individuals of a lower social status, again demonstrating the dominance of the upper class.
What are you doing?
Baby,
This game is awesome. Where did you get this?
That's supposed to be my niece's birthday present.
Oh, sorry.
Angie, what kind of food is this for a pregnant woman? Dr. Pepper? Pringles? Tasty cakes? Red Bull? Angie, Red Bull. You have to remember that you are carrying something very precious.
Like a little puppy.
Yeah, or a baby. What you eat, the baby eats. What you listen to, the baby listens to.
If you listen to DMX, the baby comes out going,
Are those cigarettes?
What? No. Where?
Do you know how stupid it is to smoke at all, let alone when you are pregnant?
Hoynes explained that those who play on the idea that clothing, manners, and speech patterns of the working class are not as good as those of the upper class helps sustain a view that the middle and upper class are superior and deserving of their wealth and privilege. So we assume that members of the upper class deserve what they have because they worked harder than those who don't. But because the working class has limited access to resources vital to success, we assume they don't work hard enough and don't deserve the upper class luxuries. The audience then takes this idea into the real world, but wrongfully look down upon the lower class because they fail to recognize the limited agency of the working class. The film's ideas about both class and agency can be seen within the social interactions between Angie and Kate and the outside world. It is interesting to observe within the film how their separate classes interact and coexist. Within these interactions, the difference in status becomes apparent.
Being married sucks.
That's his car.
What, this right here?
Yes, silver Infinity, Penn State sticker, baseball mitt in the back seat. This is Scott. You know what we should do? Yeah! I was gonna say leave a funny note!
This scene clearly illustrates how people of different classes deal with their problems. Kate would have handled the situation with class and tact, while Angie immediately turned to savagery.
You're wearing that?
Well, we are going to a nightclub.
ain't no good gonna come of this.
That shows upper-class women are more reserved and feel like they should be respected by a man without giving in to the stereotype that women need to be objectified to get the male's attention, which is an idea often affiliated with the lower class. It is also known as the theory of the male gaze. It assumes that a woman is only as important as a male finds her to be. Despite the comedic tone of the film, the audience need be reminded not to make character judgments based on socioeconomic class. Too often, our opinions of people are based off of stereotypes attached to social class. We must remind ourselves to look past that and see the individual for who they really are.